Hello everyone and welcome to another server tour, and here I am together with Gannon, Philip, Wobi and Panda. Hey Panda, how are you going?
Oh yeah, fine. So new server tour, woohoo!
So here we are at our first spot on top of our storage room. So let's climb up this little tower we've built temporarily here and take a look at the perimeter. Woohoo! So here we are. Hello everyone. And yeah,
hey.
Super nice view on top of here, and you can see there are suddenly a lot more people than at the beginning of the recording, and that is also because we got two new members on the server here. The first one is Redstone Spire. Hey!
Hey!
So yeah, he impressed us recently with his witch farm designs, and he also got a very cool tree farm design which can harvest all kinds of tree types. And so in general he has been very active, and so we decided to let him join, and he was very glad to be accepted. So yeah, welcome Redstone Spire. And now the second new member is right next to him. Hey Dan!
Hey everyone!
So yeah, a lot of people were wondering who's that guy who developed those 512 villager iron trench, and will you let him on the server? And yeah, here he is. So, Daniel designed this super crazy mega trench, and also some other stuff. For example, the new tree farm Dockham already built in his Servertour, with the wither not being kept in bedrock but actually being trapped because he's tracking mobs he cannot reach. Well, that's a little bit simplified here, but you figured out how to trap your wither without bedrock, and we also did some other projects together already. That's pretty cool. So yeah, thanks for developing this, and yeah, I'm already welcome to our server, I guess. And why is everyone punching this block here I'm standing on? That's scary. Stop it! And now to the reason why we're actually on top of here. You can see the whole perimeter has been converted to an iron wall. And yeah, that took a while. I wasn't actually involved in this process. But thankfully the other finished this wall here, and we had to actually build one side twice. Maybe you notice I've got Optifine, so you can enable the zoom here, that the wall on this side here is actually 2 meters thick. The reason for it that we originally actually dug out an ellipsoid and not a sphere. One side was 1 meter too long because I measured this. So, well, the others fixed it, and since we finished this wall here, the iron farm is producing iron and iron and iron, and no one actually needs it anymore. So we got, I don't know how many double chests, too many at the moment. So
It despawns.
It despawns right now because no one's really crafting when I'm not crafting.
Yeah, right. What is pretty cool is how small the storage room looks at the top here. And if you take a look at it, you might notice something. In the beginning, when we showed you our storage room, it had 3 branches, and for some reason there seems to be a 4th branch on it. And that is the biggest project we want to show you guys today. And yeah, we'll get to that in a few moments, and that is our new potion system. But before we get to that, we can also take a look. We got our 4 witch farms here, and there's one which doesn't have water in it currently, and we'll address that later because we are rebuilding them. But first of all, let's head to all the new projects we've been working on. Hey, nice. And who spawned this cake in? Thank you. Who placed it there, I mean.
Take a wild guess.
Thanks, Milky.
No?
No.
Bobby?
I didn't place it.
What?
No, you didn't place it.
Okay.
Well, I'm not hungry anyway.
Wooby gave me cake as well. Here's his cake farm.
So why are we here in this corner? Well, because we show you our new supply to get emeralds. This is our emerald mine here. You see, we already dug it out in a quite nice shape, but I need a lot more, and I was attempting to dig more, but then Milky Way came and said it's actually a slime farm. And well, doesn't look like one, but maybe you can explain how this can actually work as a slime farm, Wilkie.
Yeah, well, actually, it is centered in a slime chunk. So, and all these pads are completely spawnable for slimes, except for the, I don't know, can they spawn on the trapdoors? On the fence gates, I think they can, because they don't collide. Also, you can turn this off and on just by pressing this button over here. You can flood all the pads.
And we just flooded the slime outside. So, yeah, really, really nice design, and it took quite a long time for Milky to want and get all these emeralds. Actually, Milky and I designed the concept together a while ago, and he built it up on a survival episode. So he's got an episode up there. I'll link it in the description if you want to watch it. Pretty cool. And the best part about this farm is that it is super lightweight, so both resource efficient wise. So unless you build it out of emerald blocks, of course. But it doesn't need a lot of resources, just a little bit redstone in the middle and a few stone blocks or whatever you want to use.
Yeah.
And it doesn't create any lag at all. We have we have few iron golems in each corner here. We're using iron golems to kill the slimes. That goes way quicker than drowning them in water. That would also be the alternative.
And it looks hilarious.
And it looks hilarious. Let's
Basically.
actually get down there. We are currently too close for the slimes to spawn in here, but
yeah, let's go
Maybe
to the
get
Ender Pearl
just
elevator.
over to the Ender Pearl elevator. We can nicely
the
observe
bottom.
it from here. There's a
Yeah.
platform.
It would be nice if we could, like, does anyone have some more blocks so we can make like a little platform over here? Or yeah, we can just go
I've
up there.
still
Up here
got
there.
the iron.
It's already a platform.
Yeah.
Let's take that.
everyone needs to go away there so that we don't,
Think Penderman further up.
to spawn slimes in. We need to be
Yeah, that here
away
is
from
plenty
the
of
walls
space.
of the perimeter. Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw the first slime spawning.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
are some slimes
got a big
spawning
one.
there. Another one.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
this
they got
slime
all-
farm, actually, what did you say produces?
Look
3,000.
it
It's 3,000
Yes.
slime balls per hour. So you can see the big slimes getting split up, getting beaten up by the golems. This is so hilarious.
They are tech
And
teaming
the
on
big ones
And
coming
down
in.
there, there's a hopper minecart cycling around there. Maybe you can see it and grabbing all that stuff. And the iron golems are busy. And as we don't have any pistons moving or anything, just a single minecart. And as I said, those iron golems, it's not many, so they're not causing big lag issues. And we need to be careful not to place anything lag intensive in the storage room here, as you know how high the resource demand of this is already. And it's quite funny to watch this thing in action. Right now there's, over there we get more slimes, so there are constantly slimes spawning in here. Pretty cool, thanks to the perimeter, of course. And it definitely supplies our needs here. And if you want to build this up, as I said, check Milky Way. He's more or less made this episode into a tutorial of it. And what is left to do is just we need to connect the drop output eventually later on to our storage room system. But right now, it's not really necessary since we don't need a lot of slime balls at the moment. But that's something we'll do when we finish the floor image we were planning for the perimeter, right?
Yeah, one thing to add, I actually made a let's play and a tutorial about this.
Slimes,
And
right?
yeah, about the raids is like we have all the space we got up there for slime balls are filled up, so we actually won't need any slime balls for a pretty long time.
Yeah.
So I mean,
We have
we don't
several double chests
use-
already.
the next projects use mainly regular pistons. As soon as we need a ton of sticky pistons, we will eventually start using them up. But this farm has been running for 4 or 5 hours, and we will be fine for months.
Yeah, that's
So
you don't need to go crazy. You
Yes.
don't need several slime chunks.
Yeah.
I mean, a double chest of slime balls roughly per hour is definitely enough.
yep.
So let's finally check out the potion system. And there we go. Hey, Dan. Woohoo.
You made it.
Woohoo! So we are at the top of the system here right now. This is the refilling area. But before we show you the mechanics, I think we should first show you the function of it and how it is working. And for that, we should go to the inside here. And yeah, so it's connected on this branch of our storage room, as you can see. And there are chests with actually Panda. Maybe do you want to explain it? Because we both
yeah,
built
there
it together.
are chests on both sides. So on this side over here, on the left side for you now. No, on the right side for you. Sorry. We got the normal potions, and on the left side we got the splash potions. And there are all the potions in there which are either tier 2 or extended, so we left out the tier 1 potions, the normal ones, without anything, because that made it a lot easier and we don't need the lame normal potions. So yeah, we got everything with glowstone and redstone in here, as splash and non-splash. Oh yeah, by the way, I took out potions out of the chest back here. Oh, it refilled already, so we can't see it. But yeah, as soon as you take potions out of one chest, it will refill itself. Yeah, thanks for the poison.
So that's the whole point of our system. We thought about and took a look at the current existing potion brew systems and figured out... Oh, thanks for the night vision. And now my inventory is completely full of potion effects. It's crazy. So the potion system always required you to select the potion type, press a button, and then wait 20 seconds, or for other potions even several minutes, till they were done with brewing. And we thought, okay, this is lame and could be improved. And so our system is based on the fact, okay, make it as simple and as user-friendly as possible. So we approached it that way. Every potion should be ready in a double chest, and there should be always a double chest of threshold ready, so that even if you need a lot of amounts from it for whatever reason, for example splash potions for grinders or so, you will have already a lot already brewed. And as soon as the threshold goes below a certain level, in this case lower than a double chest, the system will automatically select this correct potion type, brew it again, and fill it into exactly that chest. And for this we needed quite a lot of redstone, and it might look... okay, how long is this poison effect lasting here? Dang it, I used an extended one, and I can't even see it because I got so many other effects that I can't see how long it's lasting. It sucks a little. Okay, but we got region as well. So here you can see the wiring, and I think we'll try to show you just roughly how this is working now, not in detail, and we'll make a separate tutorial in another video afterwards, but so that you just get a rough idea how the whole system is made up. One, go. So let's take a rough look at how this system works. So we are going to empty out the instant damage 2 potion chest now. And yeah, Bobby is going to explain you the first part in here. So let's go.
Yeah, so those other double chests here are threshold chests. When they get empty, this comparator here will go off, and this will trigger a lot of things. Yeah, it starts already. So first of all, you will notice we get a redstone signal from this torch here. And this is basically the whole activation for the system, that redstone line. And if you now look one level above, you will notice a lot of hoppers. Those hoppers will follow a circle and get back around here. So it's basically a ring out of hoppers in which an item cycles. And the torch below that gets on locks off a hopper, and so the item gets stuck at that hopper above the torch. So at that torch, that will make the system aware that at this point potions are missing. And therefore the comparator on the side will go on, as you can see, and on one side will travel further up to the rest of the potion system, and on the left side there's another comparator which will tell the rail system where the potion should go, the finished ones.
So we got two actions. That is first, okay, we trigger a new potion is being brewed, and secondly, we tell the system which chest to refill, and that's obviously the same. So where's the next part? The next part is probably the decoder that was built by Panda. Panda, where are you?
I'm up on the decoder at the moment.
Okay, let me get to you. Hi. I'm here.
Where are you?
Am I? Oh, I got invisibility. Did I? No, I don't.
No.
I see you, okay. see you now. So there's lag around here. Yeah, let's maybe just get down here and start explaining it from here. I guess it's not too important how exactly the decoder works, but it's you see there are a lot of torches going up, and each torch resembles one potion, and at the moment the one torch for instant damage is turned on. Then at first, depending on from how far down the thing goes up, there goes one signal out to the side. Maybe we can get onto this redstone line, which activates the dropper for what is it called? Gunpowder. So it makes splash potions. And oh, can you take out a few more instant damage potions? It just turned off.
Yeah, it's already done with brewing it again. No, I know which potion line you mean. So I think this is actually should be part of the tutorial. But yeah, as you see, this just connects the redstone in a way that each chest pretty much just calls, and that's calling is done by moving the pistons down so that there's a connection between the repeater and the dropper with the ingredients, calls the ingredients which are just activates the ingredients which are necessary to brew that potion again. And then the whole trick within the system is at the next part, and I think who came up with that idea? Panda, you together with
yeah, that was Panda and me.
Panda and you. Okay, so maybe Milky, do you want to explain the core feature of the system here with the minecart?
Yeah, so we give 9 pulses out because we brew a chest of potions, so that needs to fill 9 brewing stands with ingredients. And yeah, all the ingredients are just in the right order, split on a rail. And then a minecart starts going and collects them all and also fills them into the correct, like into all the brewing stands. Yeah, and then after some brief delay, the potions get, when they are finished brewing, they will get collected by another minecart, which will then sort into the chest, which should be refilled.
So, to sum it up, the core feature of the system is that although we have so many different chests for all those potions and such an advanced system, we wanted to keep the amount of hoppers as low as possible for server lag reasons, you know. So we just have 9 hoppers and brewing stands, or no, actually more than 9 hoppers, but 9 brewing stands, and to which all do the same job. So we pretty much do everything with redstone wiring instead of having a separate hopper and brewing stand combination for each and every potion type. So this minecart here will grab the potion ingredients in the right order, as Milky Way just said, and then since they will be distributed in the right order, and a hopper always grabs out the item in the first slot first, the hoppers grab the items in a determined order here, over here. So the first slot of the minecart is emptied, then it bounces back over here when it's not empty yet, and the second slot, and so on, and it distributes them in the perfect order in those brewing stands. So best way would be to actually grab out a potion type, best probably the instant damage 2 potion, so that we can see this system here in action. Can someone trigger it briefly? Panda, can you grab out some instant damage potions maybe? Or someone else who is down there. So let's take a look at the system in action. Panda is emptying out this potions chest with the instant damage 2 splash potions, and you can hear the decoder triggering, and within any moment we should hear the dispensers firing, or the droppers firing. There we go. They fire out the proper ingredients, minecart collects them up, and now take a look into these hoppers here. So there we go. First ingredient, the nether wart, was already directly sucked up by the hopper, put down into the brewing stand by the hopper. And we got spider eye, fermented spider eye, glowstone dust, and gunpowder all in the right order here. It's all going to be processed by the brewing stand. So we already got the aquard potion. And next we'll get the harming potion, or what is actually coming next?
Poison.
It's harming, so it will get poison, and then harming, and then harming too.
And then splash. So
yep.
Oh yeah, and then splash.
Ding.
Yeah.
Poison. So you can see the system is working fully automatically. And what happens when the last ingredient is brewed? then we'll get another minecart down here. This one will trigger and collect all the potions, and then we'll get down to my system because the minecart will travel along here. And over here, this is a way. We needed a way to be able to stop and start or stop the minecart at every meter. So a one wide tailable design for a minecart rail. And this was the rail setup I was coming up with. So the minecart always travels down when it hits a slope on the side. So it bounces against this one, and the piston, or the chest which is emptied, is retracted. So it will actually bounce against the wall, travel one block further, bounce against the wall, and so on. You will see it in a moment. And then it will land on top of this hopper over here. Actually, let me get over there. Oh, dang it. So right here. And
oh, you will see it.
The minecart's coming.
Minecart is coming down.
Okay, let's see. Come on. There we go. So you can see the minecart moves over one block every time, and it's approaching this chest here. And as soon as it hits this row here, it will be on that hopper here for a while, as you can see. And it gives the minecart enough time to grab all the the hopper enough time to grab all the items out of that minecart. As you can see, it's emptying and refilling this chest. And then, few seconds later, the minecart gets back up into parking position, and the chest is refilled. So that's how the system works. And as I said, tutorial is being prepared. It will take us a while to make a tutorial for this quite advanced system here, but we'll try our best and give you the tutorial as soon as possible for the ones who want to recreate something like this in their own survival worlds.
To the system before we do the tutorial, because that will come in 1.7.
Yeah, that makes sense. Adding the water breathing potion is definitely required, and yeah, we'll show you this all in the tutorial. So, we are back at the top, and let's go back to the next creation. And that is over here at the site. And here we are. Hey, Wooby.
Hey.
So, what have you been creating here?
This is an diamond sword and diamond armor sorter, which basically will filter out diamond swords and diamond armor out of our item stream and put it in 5 different chests, depending on what armor type and what kind of sword it is. So just sort different armor types that way.
So, an armor sorter, incredible, and a sorter of actually unstackable armor, but yeah, this sorter here has is working actually. The video we made a very detailed video about how the system is working, but it's using the function that zombies pick up items or pick up better swords or better armor parts, or at least parts which they think that they're better, but at some point they actually also pick up worse armor parts due to a bug. But
well, that's not really important for this mechanic.
Yeah, then maybe you can explain it quickly.
It's just they have 2 different categories for choosing which thing they want. They determine based on the damage value, and they determine based on enchanted or not enchanted. And you can give a pigman or a zombie or a skeleton enchanted armor, and depending on whether or not he has currently an enchanted piece on, he will take the new enchanted one. Or if both are equal, not enchanted or both are enchanted, then it will take the one with less damage, preferably. And if you set out the damage values enchanted, not enchanted in a clever way, you can switch them back and forth all the time. And this is the basic principle behind this.
Maybe we can show the system in action. Does someone have any broken armor which we can throw in here? Actually, I could use my armor.
Not that way. Yeah.
So let me just get to the spot over
you can just put it on top here.
Wait.
Just throw it in from the side there.
So
that
that
lands
it's
against the wall. Yep.
Okay. So let's begin.
Yeah.
And the zombies picked up the armor and replaced it, and well, yeah, it's hard to see it from over here, but I think we should just check the output chest and take a look where the stuff landed in, right?
Yep.
So let's get up. Oh, Thanks. So the output is over here, nicely blended into the storage room, and if we check the chest here, there was my helmet, there is my protection chest plate, and my protection leggings, and last but not least, the new boots. So that worked perfectly, awesome. And I just equipped them, so let's get my armor back, so that I'm ready. And here we go! Woohoo! So thank you, Whoopi, for implementing this. And the best part is how smooth it blends.
Yeah, not only me. Thank also Cabo. I basically made the sorter and he integrated it into the storage room. That's all his part.
Cool. That is
Cabo PC.
Cabo PC, of course. I guess most of the people who know this. So we even got a armor sorter in here now. So our sorting system is even more complete than it was before and even more awesome. Woohoo! So for the last time in this episode, we are meeting here up at the top of our perimeter. Still having that awesome view, and we got news for you, and that is we have a new channel now called ZipKrowd. So thanks Panda for posting the link, and in the ZipKrowd channel we will post all new activities and news about this whole ZipKrowd community. So we'll like new videos so that you can see them if anyone posts up a new video, and all members are listed there, as well as every action going on around the ZipKrowd. So for example, if someone starts live streaming or if there's any other special event, we will let you notice on that channel. So subscribe now to stay tuned with the whole ZipKrowd community, I would say. Also, that sounds a little bit too advertisers, whatever. I think you don't get what I mean. And yeah, so what else can we see? We see 4 witch huts here, and regarding them, there's something which we also wanted to address now at the end of this episode. So Milky, what's up?
Yeah, so first 1.7 snapshot arrived this week, and as it is now, these witch huts are going to break in the 1.7 update. And yeah, we made a bug post about this already, of course, and yeah, we strongly recommend you guys, especially the ones with witch huts, to go upvote that post, and also the ones who just don't want this beautiful perimeter broken for some reason. Yeah, you should really do that. Actually, we already had Cabo write some code to fix this. He managed to and set it to Mojang, so they should be aware of the issue already. But just upvoting the bug post will definitely help getting this up in Mojang's priority list. So please do that for us and for yourselves, of course, to keep Minecraft a better game.
Yeah, so to sum it up, witch huts structures aren't saved. That means when their structure generation changes, they break down, but Cabo wrote a fix to save them, and therefore they will be kept. So they just need to implement this. Bitterbound is already aware of this issue, but it's probably not on the top of his priority list. So to get it on top priority, we just need to upvote this bug and to get it on the top most upvoted bug. And then people will actually, I'm pretty sure that they will fix it as soon as possible and either encode their own fix or implement Cabo's one. So upvote this bug to help us keeping the perimeter as it is now. And thanks for watching. Bye!
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.